Let's talk about the day I got my MARPE palatal expander installed. To make the custom fit MARPE, they take what's called an eye trio scan of the mouth, which is where they scan the mouth with this little camera-like thing, and it uploads the scan to a computer. And that scan is sent to the company that makes the MARPE. They make a 3D print of your mouth, as you can see in this picture, and then the MARPE is custom made to fit your mouth. The orthodontist that I worked with had what she called a Partners Dental call, so she was working with a company called Partners Dental Solutions. So my orthodontist talked with Partner Dental to come up with a game plan for my MARPE. I had 6 TADs total, 3 on each side, as you can see in this picture, and the TADs are the mini screws. MARPE stands for Mini Screw Assisted Rapid Palate Expander, and those screws are mini in comparison to screws that we use to build other things, but they're kind of big when you think about them being screwed into your skull. At least in that picture, they look kind of big, and I'll show you the little capsules that they came in. Those are the little capsules that each screw came in, and then as we zoom up, you can see the, drills that the dentist used to screw those screws into my skull. I was numbed, and I really didn't feel much, but I definitely felt sensation and pressure, and I could sort of feel a twisting or winding motion. So a little bit more about the procedure. First, the day before the procedure, or the evening before the procedure, I was having mine done in the AM. So that night before, I started taking some acetaminophen and ibuprofen per the doctor's suggestion. I'm actually not one that takes a lot of pain medication, or just pharmaceuticals in general, but this is a unique situation where I felt like it was worth it to take them. So I got them in my system the night before, and then once I woke up, I took another dose. I was combining acetaminophen and ibuprofen, and I continued to do that throughout the day after the procedure as well, and I kept that regimen up for the first 3 to 4 days after the installation. I didn't let more than about 6 to 7 hours go by before I was taking more, because I was warned that if I let the pain medicine wear off, that it would be hard to bring the pain back down. So I just stayed on top of it, and other than the first day, I really didn't have pain. I had more pain in my face and my jaw, which I already deal with pain in my face and jaw, so it was just a different type of sensation and pain in my face and jaw. But I didn't feel a lot of pain at the actual sites other than the first day. And on the first day, it was painful, but not that bad. It was very manageable, and I really felt like it wasn't too terrible. And anyone choosing this procedure and this process is most likely already experiencing some sort of pain and health problems, which is why they would seek such an intense thing. So in my opinion, it was like, I will experience temporarily more pain so that I can have less pain or potentially no pain from this condition in the long run. This video I took in the truck immediately after I left the dentist office, and at this point there had been one turn of the device, and they had me do it in the office, for one, so that they knew that I knew what I was doing, and also they called it activating the MARPE. I did not do any other turns of the MARPE the rest of the first day, and I simply allowed the device to settle in. I just got my MARPE installed. That's what it looks like. And this is what I sound like immediately after it being installed. My speech will improve. I'm feeling okay. It wasn't too bad. These next photos I took later that night, And I just wanted to kind of get a picture or video of my face every day with different expressions and angles so that we could see how my bite and face was changing. One of the first things that I immediately noticed was my bite not sitting how it normally does, which my bite is already off and causes me pain and problems, but I'm going to talk about my own personal reasons for doing this in another video, and I really just want to focus on what you can potentially have happen when you go through this process. And one of those things is that your bite will feel different every single day. All these little micro adjustments, and every time you turn the MARPE, it's slightly changing the way that your jaws sit upon each other and the way that the teeth sit upon each other. So you'll notice these micro changes. They're subtle yet obvious because it's in your head. So even though visually you may not notice changes after every single turn, you will feel a change after every single turn. And for me, a turn was from my top teeth to my bottom teeth, and I will show you what a turn looks like. So the very first turn was done in the office, and I do not have a video of it, but I have taken a video of every turn since then, although I think I may have missed one here or there. So here is me doing what is technically the second turn, but it's the first turn out of the office, and as you will see, I'm kind of struggling a bit. So I literally have this wrench that fits onto this bar that goes in the middle, and the wrench is kind of double-sided, so there's like a short end and a long end, and depending on where the bar is at within the rotation, one of those sides will be up or down. And so in the beginning, I was kind of fumbling around with, oh wait, is it supposed to be this way or that way? And I would kind of flip the wrench back and forth, trying to find the right way to do it. But right there, that was the turn. So it's literally just from the top teeth to the bottom teeth once you have the wrench actually in the proper place. So here's just a little video that I took on day 2 to mark the distance between certain teeth, so that I can compare it once I am expanding, which I already am, but once I get to that place of expansion to see how much growth was gained. And that's something that I recommend to do if your dentist doesn't do that with you, is to take your own measurements so that you can track your progress. And as this video plays, I will just talk a little bit more about what you can expect if you choose to get a MARPE, what you can expect in that first day. So first, I want to say that every provider is different. So depending on who you choose to work with, your experience is going to be different. What they do in their office, if they tell you to turn that first day or not. I've heard of some people not turning at all for the first week and really just letting the MARPE settle in before doing any turns at all. My dentist had me do 1 turn in the office the day of, no more turns the rest of the day, and then starting on day 2, I was doing 1 turn in the morning and 1 turn in the evening until I got a split, which took me about a week. But back to that first day, it's not the worst thing that you can experience. It was painful, but if you take some over-the-counter pain medication as recommended, you will be okay. And just don't plan to do a lot that day. If it's a day that you would normally work, take that day off. Try to keep your plate light. Don't plan to do a bunch of stuff. Just plan to rest and be home. I also really highly recommend body work. Craniosacral therapy especially is beneficial for me, and I think will benefit anybody with this condition. It's extremely gentle touch, yet the effects are profound. And any type of massage and body work, craniosacral therapy, myofascial release, myofunctional therapy, all these supportive therapies are really what helps to make palatal expansion and oral tie release surgeries as successful as they can be. So if you're looking to maximize the positive impacts of these types of healing procedures, then I really recommend taking it seriously and making sure you set the funds aside so that you can get the body work and the support for the body that your body needs. And rest. For me, I was told not to drink out of straws for the first several days. You can also have a sensitivity to hot or cold because metal conducts temperature. Although I didn't notice that extremely for me. So I would do things like eating a smoothie with a straw and eating really soft soups, like potato soup, where the potatoes are all blended up and it's like a smooth, creamy soup. I also made what I call a 24-hour butter chicken soup, where I put a whole chicken in a crock pot with a bunch of butter and bone broth and some veggies, and I cooked it in the crock pot for 24 hours. I started to eat a little bit out of it before that 24-hour mark, but I let it sit in there for a full 24 hours, and what that did is it allowed the bones to get so soft that the bones of the chicken actually turned to mush. When chicken bones turn to mush and they can mush between your fingers, then it's actually safe to eat them, and they're full of collagen and a bunch of minerals. And because we are in the process of separating bones and rebuilding bones, consuming bones gives your body all the nutrients it needs to rebuild your bones. So I really recommend drinking bone broth and eating bones. But whatever you choose to do dietarily, know that food will get stuck up there. And in those first few days especially, you really want to prevent infection. Your dentist might prescribe you antibiotics preventatively. Mine did, and it was supposed to be 7 days worth of antibiotics, and I know you're supposed to take the whole round, but I'm very sensitive to things like that, and I was already starting to have this like thrush yeast overgrowth after day 4. So I stopped taking antibiotics after day 4, and I am at 2 weeks now, and I have no signs of infection. So I really just felt like I needed to take those antibiotics in that initial healing stage. The tissues of the mouth heal really fast. So if you prioritize keeping your mouth really, really clean and taking whatever type of antibiotic feels right to you, whether that's a pharmaceutical like amoxicillin, what I was prescribed, or doing natural antibiotics. There's plenty of natural antibiotics out there too. Then doing something like that to help prevent infection from forming in the mouth. I also got an organic natural mouth rinse. It doesn't have alcohol in it, but it had a bunch of different herbals in it that help to disinfect the mouth and promote a healthy biome in the mouth. And rinsing with warm salt water and getting a water pick, a water flosser, is really crucial because you want to make sure that you allow that initial healing phase to go smoothly so that the rest of your journey can go well also. So in that first day, don't be afraid of the pain. It won't be so bad. Just make sure you take some over-the-counter pain medicines, even if you don't normally do that, because it's not every day that you have something literally screwed into your skull. And make sure to plan to rest, have soft foods ready to eat, yogurt, pudding, cottage cheese, applesauce, whatever feels right for you, soups and bone broth. And remember that if it's too hot or too cold, you may be more sensitive because of the metal. Swallowing is going to feel weird at first, but you'll get the hang of it eventually, and the pain will eventually subside. And I'm still pretty early on in my journey to say if it's really truly worth it or not. But one of the main reasons that I decided to commit to this healing journey is because when I listened to other people's stories, so many people said that it was worth it. So many people said that they felt so much better and had a relief of so many of their symptoms after doing this palatal expansion. And so know that if you decide to do this, you're committing to a process and you're committing to a journey, but there is a light at the other end of the tunnel. All right, I'm going to end this here, but feel free to ask me any questions in the comments and follow along for my healing journey. Thanks. Peace and love to you. Bye-bye.